big reach.
Might be the only one that can look Logan Stanley in the eye.
Yeah, they got a couple of...
Another. Now down low. Fisher will circle the net. Tries to wrap it around. Lemieux going to the net. And he got a stick on it. He had the muscle to get that shot through. Lazarev stopped it.
Yeah, good job by Lazarev to track that puck.
Now Lemieux again. He's got it right in front. Passes over to Fisher and he misses the net. Top line for Windsor doing its thing right now. Fisher touches. Now Koski pokes at it. Chatham takes it to the net. Lazarev makes the save. Chatfield's out there. He's the one who replaced the injured Sergachev. Luchuk, he's stepped in front of by Orban. Luchuk kept digging, gets that puck loose, cutting to the front of the net. Lazarev had to make another save. Couple of chances for DG Jacinto. Lazarev, he's going back and forth on his posts as Windsor works it around down low. But they were
playing a team game and a simple game.
McCool stick handling nicely. Got a shot on Lazarev. There was a big rebound. It was Luchuk. Quickly cross ice. Chatham into the corner. Gabriel Velarde's tied up. Puck comes right in front of the net. There's Luchuk, but he's stopped by Lazarev. Puck still loose. DG Jacinto couldn't beat Lazarev. Couple of big saves right there for Leo Lazarev. Windsor, Logan Brown. He's a good playmaker, looking in front of the net to see if anyone's open. A couple of head fakes. He got it to Latour. Saved by Lazarev. And then another stop on Fisher. Lazarev's been busy. Windsor's had some pressure. Time winding down on this power play. Brendan Lemieux to Fisher. In front of the net. Oh, what a pad save by Lazarev. He did the splits to stop it. Sergachev now. Waiting. There's the shot. That's stopped by Lazarev. He's looking for the loose puck. And now the net is knocked off just to make sure that whistle was going to go. And it's time for Leo Lazarev to catch his breath.
Oh, he was under siege. I mean, they were just pelting him with pucks all over the place. One thing we've seen Fisher do is take it to the net and take it hard. As a right shot there, he's got his body to protect the puck. Lazarev has to make a huge save there, and a short time after that, off the Sergachev shot, once again has to make the save. Didn't get it cleanly, and that's what forced everyone to charge the net thereafter, but he kept it out of the net.
Windsor's 0 for their last 7 on the power play. Skating room over there. It's a 2-on-1. Boca going to the front of the net. Boca got a shot. The puck was rolling. Lazarev still stopped him.
Luke Boca coming up ice, and unfortunately for Boca, being a right-handed shot, it was on the backhand, so he couldn't do much with it. And you see excellent movement here. You get Luchuk and DG Jacinto, and he puts it right on his tape, but unfortunately it's on the backhand. And he just doesn't have enough real...
Working his way out of the corner now at the blue line. Got a pass in front. Falkowski knocked that aside. Voracek really coming from Windsor now. There's another with a shot. And that's snagged by Leo Lazarev, who came a few feet out of his crease to make that stop. 13-19 to go in the second period. No relation. Oh, Carter, that was a tough shot through a screen. Lazarev stopped it. There was a scramble in front of the net. Luke didn't let that happen, and the rookie hands off to DG Jacinto. He gets the puck back, and he was alone in front and couldn't beat Lazarev. Chatfield waiting for someone to open up. Gets the return pass. That shot's off Lazarev and goes out of play. It's or not, it's a 2-on-1 here, Lemieux and Fisher. Lemieux tries to center it, and Fisher tried the redirect.
Did so on the right side of your screen. You'll see Middleton come over right here. Some let goes to take Fisher out of the play. Lemieux ends up getting dumped. So too does Fisher in front of the net. But it'll be Middleton, the captain, who goes.
Back to Jacinto. He takes the shot. There's Lazarev. He made the save.
On his glove hand with a looked to be a racquetball. And that's a really good tool because the racquetball bounces so much, and you want to be able to cushion that thing once it...
Here's Velarde, takes a look, decides to go back to the line to Stanley. Shot from Luchuk, that's kicked aside by Lazarev and then slapped down the ice by Ottawa. Here's Lemieux again. Now Logan Brown. Got some skating room, he takes the shot. Lazarev directs that to the corner. Brown's pass in front of the net. Addison just got a stick on it before Lemieux tried that one time. Puck dug loose by Fisher. Quick pass over to Lemieux, and there's Lazarev. Unorthodox, but makes the save diving over.
Some of the rough stuff starting to come into the action here for Windsor and Ottawa. A really good save for Lazarev. He's been sharp in this game. I mean, the one puck that beat him would have beat a lot of goaltenders, and Todd Warner talked about it at the intermission. You want to take a small goalie and try and beat him high. And that's what they tried to do here, but Lazarev got over. Fisher was in the way. Nevin Guy thought he'd take the stick away from him, and that's what created the scrum thereafter.
20th shot of the game in the last 30 seconds of this power play. Here's Sergachev. Passes to Brown. Creeps toward the net, now decides to back off. Here he comes again. Brown shoots, and it's caught by Lazarev.
That's some of the work that Lazarev's been doing with his glove hand. The last time we were in here, he had a lot of difficulty with pucks in the middle of his body and on the glove side. He was giving up plenty of rebounds. And maybe that's part of the reason why he's had that great recent success, the improvement of the glove hand and handling pucks to the middle of the body.
Being outshot 2-1. Nothing new for the Ottawa 67's, but 21 saves for Leo Lazarev. He's upholding his part of the bargain, John.
Well, you know, I think when the season started, this was supposed to be Liam Herbst's team. This was supposed to be the team that Herbst was going to take to the playoffs if Jeff Brown's team could get there. But Leo Lazarev, again today, is doing what he's supposed to do. I'm not a goalie like Corey Hirsch is, let's face it. But I do know when good goaltending is good goaltending, and that's what this guy did in the second period particularly. When the Windsor onslaught continued, every player that wore white seemed to have an opportunity to go against Lazarev, and he did his job. He's not a big guy in a position that we think has been transformed to a big man's position. He's done a very good job.
Yeah, he's been maybe the most consistent Spitfire throughout this season, Christian Fisher, and he's been a chance machine tonight all over the net. Lots of opportunities on net, and Lazarev's been the difference tonight for me. This guy looks ready to break out early in the game, chips it to himself. Look at him try to knock this one out of the air. Really good opportunity as he's falling. Comes to the middle of the ice, always had a great shot, rips that one off the post, taking it to the net. This is what he does. And when the Spitfires have needed a lift this year, draws a penalty there, this is the guy that's always come to play. Down the wing, good shot, good skater. He's a big man. Joins a long list now of errors.
When we return, we'll go over some action from around the OHL. Also, we'll get to Corey Hirsch breaking down the game of Michael DiPietro as Leo Lazarev stands tall.
Lemieux, he's skating hard. Took a shot from just inside the blue line. That didn't get to the net. Puck sent back behind the Ottawa goal. Here's Christian Fisher. He goes back to Sandito. Now Logan Brown. He snaps a shot. It's off the head of Lazarev. He's trying to let the referee know that was off his mask. Play continuing. Connor Chatham knocks it down in the corner. He centers it. No Spitfires got to that. Sandito's shot. Stopped by Lazarev. Fisher, he circles around again, looks at the net, shoots, and Leo Lazarev with a scrum of players all around, winds up with a puck. Ottawa's 67's have a lead with under 10 minutes to go in the third. Gets the hat.
Yeah.
Well, right now, Ottawa's winning 2-1. Fisher trying to change that. He made some nice moves. Fourth straight, a hard-fought battle in this victory over Windsor.
Two huge points here for the 67's, and it's funny, we talked to Jeff Brown before the game and we asked him, how are you doing it right now? And he said, somehow, some way, we're just finding ways to win, and I think that would be an accurate description of what this game was all about. Outshot 27-20, they take advantage of a couple of power play opportunities, and they come away victorious thanks in large part to the play of Leo Lazarev.
Let's check out the insurance play of the game. It's